Right, so you've clicked on this video. I'm gonna tell you everything. Yeah, I'm just making a cup of tea and I'll talk to you. Right, kettle's boiling. Why have I not ran in 8 days? Well, so pretty much it's a Wednesday today. I'm gonna go for a run later on because I want to try and run and see how I feel. I'll explain why I haven't run. So I didn't run since last Tuesday because I came in from my run and felt really ill. I just came in from a run, didn't feel great, you know, but it didn't feel like, oh, I'm just tired from the run. It felt a little bit like that, but I thought, oh, maybe I'm a bit like, you know, ill. Had a shower, got out of the shower. Oh my God, was I tired. Like, I was so tired. And then, what was it? I had a shower, a hot shower, and I got into bed and I was cold. And then I had a headache come on, like a bad headache, and I bloody got a fever, and I'm like, oh, okay, this shit again, because every year I get ill, and what happens is I get a fever and a headache for about 2-3 days, and I'm good. That's usually why I take time off running, not because I want to take time off, because I'm just literally ill. So that happened. I didn't think anything. You know where this is going. I didn't think anything of it. And pretty much what happened is, woke up, fever gone, still got a headache, and it felt like a head cold. Just felt tired, so I was like, oh well, I'm gonna have to take the day off, ain't I? Didn't want to, but I had to, and I was like, oh, it's only gonna be like 2 days off or so. And yeah, then I had to keep taking days off because I just wasn't getting better. And after about, I'd say, right, there's stuff I cannot tell you, but we know what I've got, okay? Like, you and me, we know what I've got, and I still got it, but I feel good now. I've just got lingering things of I can't taste, I can't smell, so yeah, and it's just a bit not good. So that Thursday that happened, I got them symptoms of illness. Then I was like, oh, I'm fucked. So then we waited, me, Eli. I waited bloody a few days, and after about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. By Saturday I was feeling okay. By Sunday I was like, oh, I'm pretty much fixed. Yes, Monday I was like feeling quite better. Yesterday I was like, oh, I could probably run, but gonna leave it in case. I just had I had a sore throat, by the way. Not bad, just a little one. And yeah, and now today I'm deciding to run because I think I've left it long enough. I could have probably ran about 2 days ago, but I don't want to, what's the word, don't want to like regress, so I don't want to be like nearly healthy and then jump into running too quickly and then not be fully recovered from illness and then get ill again or just feel crap. Like, I want to be ready. To be honest, if I think I should not run for another like 3 or 4 days, but I feel good, I feel energetic, I feel like I could run, so I will run and I'll see what the run feels like later on. I probably sound like I've got a cold, but I don't, like, don't have a sore throat, I don't really, like, I don't know, I feel good, okay, so I feel good to run, so I'm obviously not ill or that ill, am I, because I wouldn't be able to run. So what's going to happen, I've got some updates, but I'm going to run today, hopefully tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. maybe just over 20 miles in for the week, bearing in mind that's missing. I'm not doubling nothing, I'm just doing like 3 or 4 mile runs just to get the lungs back into it, the legs back into it, because obviously they haven't ran in much. I haven't been walking or nothing, I've just been like sitting down all day in bed and stuff. So yeah, pretty much it's not good, but I don't know how much fitness I've lost, and that's the thing. I know it's not a lot because it takes, after 2 weeks you still don't lose much. Like I lost a lot of fitness when I was injured for 2 months, like last year, but that still wasn't tons. 5k sounds like a lot, but it's not, bear in mind how quick I got my fitness back. I lost about a minute on my 5k time, so that is a lot when you think of it. But I gained, from that, it was about, say March, April, May, June, July. By what, July, like 2-3 months of training back after that and training right, I PB'd. So this, give me a few weeks and I'll be back to full fitness and fitter than I ever was. But got some more news for you. So I had to switch rooms because why not? Dogs in here. So I haven't told anybody on, I haven't told people on here this. Some of my mates or people I know that watch my channel though, but I haven't announced this. So we're gonna just like, I'm gonna tell you now, I'm starting marathon training. Like now, once I get back to be able to run, marathon training starts. So give it, next week I'm hoping to run 90 miles, and you might think that's stupid bearing in mind I've had time off, but I'm used to 90 miles a week, I'm used to 100 miles a week, and it's not like I've had months and months off. So my legs, yeah, it'll be a shock, but it won't injure me, otherwise I wouldn't do it. But I know it will shock the body and I'll have some niggles from it, but I won't get, like, I'll still be able to run on it because that's what happens. So I'm gonna do like, I'm just impatient, I'm just gonna do 90 miles, then the week after move up to 100 and hold 100 base. So I'm gonna build a base, then I'll do a separate video on my marathon training, what I plan to do. But I'm doing the Brighton Marathon, or aim to, in April. Then a week after that, the Vitality Big Half, I signed up for that early, because it's meant to be socially distanced and all that, so it might go on. You get a refund if it don't go on, so yeah. I won't run a sick time there, bearing in mind I'll be fit enough, because my legs will be like bloody, they'll just won't exist at that point, they'll still be dead from the marathon. But I just want to do it because why not? And people will be able to see on Paratenor if they speak to me, not that I care, that I'd literally ran a marathon the week before. So the fact that I'm going to be running a half trying to race it, they would obviously know, oh, like, yeah, his legs are just dead, he's obviously not going to run like a good time. And I don't care, I could run a bad time at full fitness. I don't care what people think, it's just my own personal thing and my opinion on myself that matters in terms of that. And like, if I run a not good time, for me, it's with good reason. So that's that. I'll make a separate video on my marathon training, but pretty much it's going to include a lot of threshold and marathon pace work, because I feel like that's the best approach. And if, like, I've got a Jack Daniels book, I'm doing like a marathon approach to marathon training, but with the Jack Daniels approach, they literally, all that's in there is easy mileage and then strides, but like strides are like big, but they're not big. But just threshold and marathon pace work, that's all it is. There's no pace work quicker than threshold, which is understandable, and it's just marathon pace runs, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's that, that's the update. I'm hoping this one goes good later on. I don't know how it's gonna go. don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't think I'll feel great, but I feel like I'll be happy to be running again. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna say it because we know what I've got, but I don't see how I've got it. But I'm pretty, like, I'm 99.9999% sure I've got coronavirus. I haven't been going to school for 5 weeks. I'm doing online learning. I don't go out. I go out to run, but I don't run with anyone. Like, I don't train with anybody because I just don't anyway. I don't see people, like, I don't go to meet mates and stuff like that because I just don't want to at the moment, and I just haven't been in the last, say, since I left school. So I'm really confused as to how I'm ill, but it is what it is. I don't know how I've got it, unless someone in my house got it and gave it to me. But yeah, if you want me to make a video on it, like how it's actually been, please let me know in the comments if you're still watching, because I'm happy to. Because I know it's different for everybody, but if you're a runner and you're young like me, even if you're like 20, in your 20s or 30s, and you just have a similar lifestyle to me, we're likely to be affected the same. If you don't have any underlying health issues, conditions or anything like I do, we could be affected the same, because I'm noticing that everybody that I know is getting it that's young, that aren't athletes, they're losing taste, they're losing smell, and they're just, it's not good. But my mate, like, for example, he's overweight, like, he's fat, I'll say it, like, he don't care that I say that, and he don't do sports, but he's the same age as me. What happened with him, bearing in mind he's young, he's had it twice. The first time he was like sweating basically a shit ton, had a fever and stuff for about a week, and he lost his taste and smell for like 2 weeks. Whereas me, I had a fever for one night and then I was fine. So maybe I've got a good immune system. I think the fact that I'm an athlete helps. But yeah, I'm just so glad that my lungs haven't been affected, touch wood, because that would not be good. Yeah, I don't know, it's just not good. But yeah, nothing you can do about it, is there really? Like, just like any other illness, to be fair, just not fun. It just stops you from running. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, sorry this is long, but I've had a lot to say, but it don't stop you from running, but it does. Like, I could have run, but it would have been awful and I would have hated it, and it wouldn't have done me any benefit. I would have just been more tired. So I just think, although I had a 245-day run streak, or 246, something like that, I was going for a year, maybe it's a good thing, because I'm going to start marathon training. It's literally happened just before, and obviously marathon training mentally is going to be challenging. Physically I'm fine with it, but mentally it's going to be hard. So maybe it's like a rest that I needed, because I don't want to take rest, but if I'm forced to, I can't do anything about it. So I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty much everything that's going on. Not that anybody actually cares, but in case you do care, or just wondering, because I know there's a few people that keep up with what I'm doing, so thank you for that. But yeah, so I'm excited to run later on, because I haven't run in 8 days, and it's like, that's just alien to me. Like, I love running, but yeah, so I'll see how that goes. I'll let you know in another video how it's been going. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.